This video is part of a series on encryption. In it, we will be covering Wi-Fi and router encryption. More information on this topic can be found on the Cyber Modules page of the Mohawk College website, which is linked in the description of this video. Wireless networks require their own security. Any device operating on the same wireless frequency could potentially access the transmitted information if it is not properly encrypted. A pre-shared key authentication is used to secure and encrypt data shared between an access point and a client. The pre-shared key is essentially your password required to access the network. Shared key authentication methods have included WEP, wired equivalent privacy, an older encryption method involving an unchanging key to protect the network. But WEP is obsolete, easy to hack, and should not be used. WPA, or Wi-Fi Protected Access, is built from the foundation WEP introduced with much stronger protection. Wpa2 uses Advanced Encryption Standard as its method of encryption. Wpa2 is the current industry standard. Wpa3 is the latest in Wi-Fi security. It refuses any legacy protocols and requires the use of new encryption methods, such as Protected Management Frames, or PMF. Integration of WPA3 is not widely available in devices. While WPA3 is inherently more secure, all of them have been cracked, so be careful whichever one you use. Most home routers include WEP, WPA, and WPA2 encryption methods. WEP should never be used. WPA2 is the strongest of the three, and it has both personal and enterprise options. WPS, or Wi-Fi Protected Setup, allows for quickly connecting devices to a network through a single click, set up with WPA2 networks. This ignores the pre-shared key, and it is vulnerable and not recommended. Wpa2 Personal using AES encryption is the recommended option for home networks. Users are required to know a pre-shared key or password to access the network. On screen, you can see an example of a personal wireless router security settings. Again, WPA2 encryption is recommended. We would like to thank the Canadian Internet Registration Authority for giving us the opportunity to bring you this content. These modules have been created as part of a CIRA Community Investment Program grant intended to improve cybersecurity literacy and ensure that every Canadian has access to the information and best practices to avoid being hacked.